What's up, everybody? Joe White here. Adjust you a little. There we go. And been having some fun today with the Rise of Liberty co-hosts, DJ Stames and Jeff Edwards, Hollywood Jeff Edwards, and also AC throwing down in there in a little bit. I tell you what. Rumor has it that Joe and Jeff, Hollywood Edwards, is going to grace me with his presence this weekend. After Edwards made his White Meets White video, I had to call Edwards and tell him what a good job he's did. And Edwards has requested a podcast session with me. And Hollywood actually putting out the request to record something this weekend, so that may have to happen. People know what I thought about Smackdown last night. I loved it. Loved Smackdown last night. I will say, I did not. A lot of people think Becky Lynch is cooling down right now, that she is not as big as she was a month ago. I don't think that really is the case at all. I think she's as strong now as she ever is. The bad part about it is that there's so much conversation right now about the ratings and about Raw really being down right now and the company itself just not banging it out of the park lately, that it kind of overshadows the women's division on SmackDown, and Becky Lynch in particular, which, golly, Becky was looking hotter than hell last night. The only thing I can say that I did not like about the women's segment last night on SmackDown was that kendo stick. Here we are, we're having a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and there is no table involved, there was no ladder involved, there was no chair involved. I mean, Becky got thrown over the announce table, but there's kendo sticks, which have nothing to do with the TLC match happening this Sunday. I really think you needed a chair involved, or a ladder, or something to put the exclamation mark. I mean, they had them surrounding the ring, for crying out loud. Why weren't they used? The AJ Styles deal with Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan should do a skit with PETA. I really think that Daniel Bryan, even if it's like supposed to be a feel-good segment, Daniel Bryan should do something, even if it's just on WWE.com. He should do something with PETA. You know, instead of grab the bull by the horns, it's grab the rose by the thorns and shit like that. Now that PETA wants us to say, as AC chew him a new one on the on his show, or at least he's going to be. They need to do something, because this whole "I'm for the environment" shtick is going to burn out quick. It really will. So overall, last night, damn good show. I like where they're going with Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy. I like where they went with Ray and Randy Orton. I like where they're going with the women. You got this mixed match challenge thing, which, go back and look at the original brackets. It seems like every damn team except for Asuka and Miz has been changed around somehow. They had to take Finn Balor out of him and Bayley's team. So it's really. Do the winners still get number 30 in their respective rumbles? Somebody let me know. You got a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm going to be doing a TLC predictions video coming up here, probably either tonight or tomorrow. So I'm excited to watch the pay-per-view, because I'm excited to see where they're going to go going into the Rumble. I will give one prediction away right now. That's the women on the SmackDown side of things. I really think you're going to have Charlotte win the Rumble, or win this match. You're going to have Charlotte win. Sorry, I'm going down a mountain here, so I have to be careful. You're going to have Charlotte win, and you're going to end up having Charlotte versus Asuka round 2 at Mania. And you'll have Ronda versus Becky, because I think Becky wins the Rumble, and I think then that I think she defects over to Raw. Sorry, I'm carrying a liquid in the back of my trailer, so if you see me moving forward like this, it's because there's something called liquid surge, and even though the liquid is in tanks, that liquid surge is still happening as I'm going downhill and braking, so it's weird. Even though I'm not driving a tanker. I'm actually rolling through Tennessee right now. I'm in Lewisburg, Tennessee. And I tell you that I like the thought of Becky Lynch, and here's how it needs to happen. If Becky Lynch is going to go ahead and win the Rumble and defect over to Raw, she needs to come in at number 1. Okay? She needs to enter that Rumble at number 1, and she needs to run the gauntlet and I say break the record, break the Rey Mysterio record for longest Rumble match. Longest person in the Rumble match. Start off at number 1, run the gambit, be in there longer than anybody else ever has. That's how you get her over after this title loss at TLC. Otherwise, it really does not make any... I mean, if she's not going to win the Rumble, and she's not going to defect the Raw, as hot as she is right now, it makes no sense to have her come back from an injury and have this good comeback story for her to lose the title if there's not really a reason for it. For whatever reason, WWE is still stuck on Charlotte. They want Charlotte. They see Charlotte as a bigger star than Becky and Asuka. It's just the way it is. And to an extent, she may be, but not in the fans' eyes right now. So I think this Sunday, I think you're going to have Charlotte win the title. She's going to do a full-blown heel turn. They're going to tread water, maybe have a couple of rematches on SmackDown until the Royal Rumble in January. And then you're going to have, you're going to have Becky win the Rumble. Now, I will say, after the Rumble, the night after the Rumble, I mean the night after, the very first thing on Raw that we need to see the night after the Rumble is Becky Lynch coming out and challenging Ronda Rousey for WrestleMania. Which sets up a female elimination chamber match for SmackDown. And it just... that's the first thing we need to see. If we don't see that right away, or at least that night after, it's going to lose some of its momentum, lose some of its heat. It's not going to be the same. I also think that for the men's Royal Rumble this year, you need to create a new star. For me, the Royal Rumble, and this is what I miss about King of the Ring, for me, the Royal Rumble was all about elevating somebody up. Not taking a top guy like they have been doing the last few years and putting them forward. For me, it's a chance to elevate somebody, to make a new star. So, Finn Balor maybe wins the Rumble. Dare say maybe Jeff Hardy could win the Rumble and go on. They need to make somebody new. Mysterio, perhaps? Maybe you have Lars Sullivan come in and win it. What a big fucking way to get him over. And I think that's when we will see Lars Sullivan as the Royal Rumble. If they're smart, they will put off his debut to the Rumble. The same thing with Alexa Bliss. If they're smart, they will put off her return to the Rumble. I've heard rumors that Bray Wyatt is going to be the one to come in and challenge Baron Corbin and take Strowman's place. No. If Baron Corbin, this whole thing has been set up to have Braun Strowman come out and squash Corbin and end the reign of terror. So, it has to be Braun Strowman, or Baron Corbin has to win, and the reign of terror continues. No other way. No substitutions, no exchanges, no refunds. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 unless one of those two things happens. But Bray Wyatt, you save his return for the Rumble. What a return that would be. The lights go down in the Rumble. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the lights go down and then Bray Wyatt's music hits. And he makes his big return. Because I'm going to say right now, Raw needs him. Right now, Raw needs baby faces. So who better? Maybe, just maybe, Drew McIntyre wins the Rumble this year. That's elevating somebody new. For me, that beating on Kurt Angle wasn't enough. I still see Drew McIntyre as a mid-level guy right now. Until they do something very drastically. So that's just my couple thoughts on where they could go from here. Like I said, I'll do a full-on TLC prediction video. I'll have it up before Saturday night. Until then, we'll see you down the road.